That, and I'm going to be refuting their claim that homeschooling should be banned. The compulsory education law can be fulfilled also by homeschooling and hours credited by programs to homeschool kids. So this law does not specifically enforce only public schools. So while children in public schools fall into the arbitrary hierarchical structure of their school, homeschool children remain in the relaxed comfort of their own home, free to seek a different social ladder to climb on. When kids do not attend school, they often get really involved in their communities instead. So homeschooled students are almost twice as likely to be involved in an ongoing community service activity, be a member of a community group, or simply be able to get involved as the average, compared to the average US citizen who goes to public school. Early integration into one's community makes for a more prepared adult citizen, which is what the entire schooling system strives for. So like when they want you to be part of like the government, like voting and being involved in your state and voicing your opinions and stuff, there's like more data proving that homeschool children actually participate in that more often than students who attend public school. Homeschooling positively affects the budgets of both the children's family and the state. Homeschooling families save money on expenses which public schools would otherwise demand, like large notebooks for every subject, expensive educational tools, or even uniforms. And although most schools do not require uniforms, a lot of them do, and the cost for those is a lot more expensive than you would assume. And public schools can become expensive as the years go by, like towards like when you're like in high school and stuff, and you spend more money on different things like events and such. Public schools can become expensive as years go by, and many families struggle financially to be able to keep up. So homeschooling benefits these families that struggle financially by being cheaper and customizable. In some cases, homeschooling is the only way for certain students to get the education they need. Like some students in certain areas, they live too far to attend a school and have no way or possibility of even getting there. And other students have bigger issues like mental and physical learning disabilities. A major common disability that causes students to be homeschooled is being deaf or hard of hearing. A lot of schools don't accommodate to things like that, and there's also not really many schools for deaf students. They're very limited, scattered, and such. Public schools in America are notoriously known to be full of drama and chaos thanks to the movies, TV, and Hollywood. And a big part of what is portrayed in that is true in a real-life setting. Teachers who are usually very underpaid, which causes some of them to be even unmotivated, they have to manage and teach huge classes full of students that vary greatly. So some are unmotivated, others have mental disabilities, or they're just the regular students who just do what they're told. This detracts from quality quite clearly. One size simply cannot fit all, and teachers struggling to maintain at least a little bit of order in their class know that all too well. So one person teaching a whole classroom, people need more specific ways of learning, so they don't get that, whereas at home with their family or their parents, they can be more they can learn easier to their needs. Their course of study can be individualized with an understanding of their unique strengths and weaknesses, so as a result, homeschool children can achieve significantly better academic results than kids schooled otherwise, and they statistically do score better.